Okay, everyone. Today there will be a very interesting topic that the members of the domestic worker will discuss today, and the first chapter of the book called Our Journey. And I'm here today together with Wendy and Maricel. Hello, Wendy.
Hello, Elijah. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Wendy. Right now, me and Maricel will present to you our assigned topic for our book that will be launched soon. The title of the book is Our Journey. This book are the story of migrant domestic workers, and I think this kind of book will inspire me, my generation, and would also inspire the future generations. This story motivate us to keep fighting and to make a presentation what brought you to this moment. I made this countdown with sound effects to be more exciting and interesting. And for this slide, we decided to use flying left, in, right, and top for animation and cube for the transition of every slide. And this slide shows the logo of our organization, the Voice of Domestic Workers. This organization is an education and support group calling for justice, rights, and for Britain's 16,000 migrant domestic workers. And the title of the book, Our Journey. Next, please. So now, this photo represents the photo of the family and the title. Next, please. And our next presenter, Maricel.
Thank you, Wendy. Leaving them behind is not easy. To me, seeing them grow old, to not hug them when they cry or celebrate together. It will their employers, children, and family, who will instead enjoy the daily warmth that you would have provided had they been able to. Their own children and loved ones. The distance hurts while they cannot come back. Their families need food, clothes, and shelter. They need to remit their salaries back home for their children to be able to complete their studies, so they can have a choice and a future in their hands. To make it happen, through their work is a must, and this becomes a migrant domestic workers' care dedication, and love transcending borders. Next, please. My family is my love life, my dreams, and everything. Being migrant domestic workers, no retreat, no surrender. And that picture shown you is your family, and you are in the other side of the world, together with your luggage, with hopes and dreams. Next, please. This picture shown the drawing of a 5 years old girl representing her family and her wish. She said her dreams is a pink house and motorcycle for her dad. If she had that already, her mother come back home and they live happily ever after, just like her favorite Barbie story. Next, please. Elijah, can you please click the link?
Mommy, your birthday is here. Are you coming?
That's one of the children's wish. The only time she smiled when you cried was the moment a mother brought you into this world. A mother embraced you in her arms, and then you become her world. A mother is an sacrifice and love. She does everything in her capacity to keep her children happy and make them feel extraordinary on special days. But when a mother working abroad, that's the only wish of a children, hoping that their mother come home to celebrate with them. Next, please. The most painful part of being migrant domestic workers when one of our family members got sick or passed away. Even if you want to go back home, you can't. The 4 reasons are: dreams. When you leave the country you are working, it might stop your dreams. Employer. Because the controls you and you doesn't want to spend money for travel expenses. They don't want to find new employer, or they cannot stand alone without worker. Contract. Because the worker tied up for 2 years contract, and they will find you if you breach your contract. Immigration status. If you are immigrant in one country, once you go home, you cannot come back. So that even if you can't go home, there's a lot of consequences you need to think for. That 4 reasons are the most example. For additional information, I will pass it to Wendy.
Thank you, Maricel. And as one of the author of this presentation, I made an opinion because millions of Filipino working abroad are women. Women reflect on overcoming the distance that children grew without a mother. Leaving our children and family was the most painful decision of our life, but we saw working abroad as an opportunity to earn money, to support our family and children so that they could have a better life in exchange for sacrificing their own happiness. Sadly, domestic work is perhaps undervalued because it is associated with tasks commonly performed by unpaid housewives. The lack of legal protection makes domestic workers exceptionally vulnerable. Next, please. In our journey book, you can read the life of migrant domestic workers, the boundaries between home and the employers, the discrimination between helper and the employer, and the hope to change the policy for the rights of domestic workers. So that the highlights of this first chapter, our journey book, and the title is Our Family. So if you are interested to get a copy, you can visit us at 128 Theobald Road, WC1X 8TN, London, UK. And you can visit our website, https:// www.thevoiceofdomesticworkers.com, or you can drop a message or call us at 0752-870-5442. Thank you so much, and you have a nice afternoon.
Well, thank you very much, Wendy and Maricel. And I think a lot of people would like to know more about this book, Our Journey, and standing up for our rights.
Yes,
And I 100% sure if ever they are interested, they can just message you if ever they want to have a copy of the book. Thank you very
yes.
much, Wendy and Maricel. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.